Hi everyone, this is Time in Life 21. I have been pretty busy this past month, especially when it came to I had a cousin's funeral to go to and I had work. This is the real life, people. You have to work to get to where you're at. So, updates. I have been hitting a few writer's blocks with To the Other Side, Silverheart, and History Before the X-Men. Things have been a little bit tricky because since since the funeral, it's been really rough on the family, and since I got more hours and such for my work, it's just been long. And I'm actually trying to finish up To the Other Side of Celine's chapter. I might be able to have it up by about next week or so. And Silverheart's coming along pretty darn slowly. I haven't been interested in Transformers due to the writer's block, and so I'm trying to get back into that. History Before the X-Men is also slow going, only because like I said, starting to lose interest and such. It's a little tricky. So, but I have been on a I've been on a nostalgia anime throwback. Yu Yu Hakusho to a few other animes. But I've also been not only have I been watching Yu Yu Hakusho, I've also been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! I've also been watching a little bit of Dragon Balls. I mean, I'm not that interested in Dragon Balls, but I was just watching one episode, and before I get off track, I better stop. But I'm actually kind of working on a new fan fiction. Oh my gosh, Time of Life, stop! Please stop writing new fan fiction and focus on the ones right now. Yeah, it's hard when you have ADD, ADHD, and you can't seem to focus on more than one subject at a time. But well, I'm working on it at least. But I've also been gaining some reviews for Supernatural She-Wolf, which is a Twilight Supernatural crossover for Leia Clearwater. That's the only character I like from Twilight nowadays is Leia Clearwater. She deserves a happy ending, and I'm kind of working on that too. It's also known as it can also be read as a one-shot. So yeah. I'm kind of working on it, leaning towards making it a bit of a story, but it'll be pretty short. What else? Oh yeah, the Yu Yu Hakusho fanfiction that I'm writing. I remember when I first watched Yu Yu Hakusho, it was when I was around 16, 17, and I was really into the colder characters. Hiei was one of my favorite characters, and now that I'm a little bit more older, my characters are kind of spread out, and I like Kurama more than Hiei, but I like them both, and I like Yusuke, and I like Kuwabara, and I like all the characters, okay? But I'm currently writing Kurama OC fanfiction, Thieving Hearts. It's going to be an interesting fanfiction because it has a bit of a complex plot and such. I'm also going to be trying to fill up any plot holes that Yu Yu Hakusho had, and hopefully it'll work out quite nicely. But other than that, I'm still trying to work on To the Other Side, trying to finish up that damn chapter. It's really hard to finish up a chapter when you have so much to put down on. But so far it's working out quite nicely. I also have a side fic for To the Other Side, which is called The Once and Future Things, which will feature the Justice League and Batman Beyond. The first chapter will be showing, of course, the three members of the Justice League, Batman, Green Lantern, and Wonder Woman, going back into the past to fighting against a villain named Kronos. But when they go 50 years into their future, they run into the Batman Beyond characters plus one extra character. Which is my OC, which I hope you guys will figure out what the connection between that character and the Justice League's characters that come into play. and it's going to be interesting. I haven't finished it yet, but I will be putting it up pretty soon. Uh, History of the X-Men, history before the X-Men. We're at that point where Rogue and Renegade were captured along with Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. I'm still working out the details about how they were captured and such, and how the other characters fit into it. I'm still working a little bit more on that one. It's going to be a little tricky to work on that too. Trying to sort out any plot holes that are, crashing in there. As for Silverheart, yeah, that's kind of coming along pretty darn slowly. I'm trying to work on Emerald's part of that chapter, and it's not easy, especially with the Return of the Fallen plot that I worked on. It's getting a little rough for me to write it down and everything. Like I said, sorry it's been a long time since I did a visual update. But, with things the way they were this past month, it's just been rough. It's just been, crazy, and, real life sucks. It's true. It sucks sometimes. So, but, I plow through it. I do what I can. And, I'll do my best to keep writing and everything. Just keep a lookout for my new fanfiction that will be popping out. Thieving Hearts is the name, so I will put that link down there as soon as I'm done with the first chapter. And after I'm done with that first chapter, I'm going to be heading right back over to the other side and finish that chapter. I'm so close to finish that chapter, it's not even funny. So, I hope you guys have a good night or a good day wherever you are. And, yeah, that's it. You guys have a great night, and see you guys soon.